Morning. We're starting today at Ace Hardware. We're gonna go in the hardware store here and get some supplies for this van. Really what I need to do today above all else is install the ceiling fan. And I need a better saw blade to cut into the metal of the roof. Because all the blades I have are for wood. We need a metal saw blade.
Cool.
Not a saw blade made out of metal. Of course it's made out of metal. Not implying that there's a saw blade made out of wood. That would be ineffective. Unless you were cutting Jell-O. That's probably what I'll do. Alright, see ya. Sometimes you gotta call Dad and ask him which saw blade to buy. I've not spent a lot of time cutting metal with my jigsaw. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna hit some Goodwill. That's a new one. Hello? We're gonna hit some Goodwill real quick before we get to work on the van. Got plenty of work to do to the van. Still not done, still not ready to live in, still not ready to travel in. I'm kind of hoping I find some stuff in here to install in the van. We still need some cabinetry.
For sure.
It's really the main thing. I'm just waiting for it to show up as Goodwill, which is, you know, my MO.
Now this is my kind of cookie jar. Just don't even bother putting a lid on it. We'll eat all of them. These are really cute though. I do like this style pan. This isn't old by any means. I don't remember which shop that sells them. It's one of those big box stores like, you know, Target or something. I literally couldn't think of any other box store right now. Anyway, I've actually sold one of these it said popcorn on the front of it and had little bowls. It's $3.49. I might go ahead and get this and put this in my antique mall booth. Sell it for a couple bucks, but we'll think about it.
There are some games here, but it doesn't look like there's anything good. Nah. Harry Potter VHS though. We fit though. Oh, this is awesome. $3.49. Probably gonna get that. Isn't that awesome?
Batgirl.
It's my favorite Batgirl costume. I remember when that one debuted. What else? What else? It makes me say, now that, or that is Nerf accessories. $10 is too much, unfortunately.
When I first started doing eBay pretty seriously, I found that Hard Rock Cafe city-specific shot glasses sold pretty well. The like double shot glasses. So this one is pretty cool. I've never seen this size before. I mean, this is like a full-fledged drink. The cities that are a little bit more popular, like Rome, don't sell for as much because they're a little bit more common. But I might look that one up just to see if it's worth anything because it is a uncommon size. We'll see how it goes.
Look at this bag full of puzzle balls.
Interesting.
It's like from Party City or something, you know, it's like a bulk thing of them. What are these cards? What is that? Is it another bag of puzzle balls? 2 Thomas trains. One of them's die cast though. You don't see the full-size die cast ones out. You see the smaller one die cast. Should probably buy that. That one's actually worth a couple bucks. Cool. Anything else? What is that? Franklin. Oh, I remember those. Do you remember those?
No.
Here, I'll show you. I had a bunch of these as a kid. Similar to this, not necessarily this one. Brain Quests. These are like toddler ones. You didn't have flip booky quiz trivia like things like this?
Yeah.
They weren't this brand, the ones I remember, but.
Yeah, I think like they might have had some at the doctor's office or something when I was a kid.
That sounds right. I remember those fondly. Oh, I just got a real bad nose itch. I'm fine with our little camper sink that we have in our bread truck right now. But I wouldn't mind having something a little nicer. And this basin right here is good. It's just a little bit too big for the cabinet we have, and I definitely want to stay on the smaller size. If that were a third smaller, I'd be buying it right now, but too big. But that kind of stuff does show up at the thrift, so eventually I'll be able to piece out an even nicer setup than we have now. I missed this on my first round, but my second pass I spotted it. 849. Sorry, but that's gonna be a no for me, dog. A lot of people get mad when I pass up GameCube controllers, but the same people must not watch a ton of our episodes because I see them on the daily at the bins for, you know, 50 cents. I'm just not paying $8 for that, but someone will come along and get it. All right, did you get anything?
I didn't.
All right, you didn't get nothing because I got something for you.
Oh, really?
If I can get it out of the bag, ba-boom!
Oh, yay!
That's one we don't have. She's been collecting the Dalmatian McDonald's toys. Just slowly. We don't find them that often, but I found one for you today. And then I got a couple pieces of Thomas. I really just bought it for this one because it is die cast. The Thomas the Tank stuff that we resell at our antique mall. It's mind-numbing how many different sets of trains, different sizes, different sets of track. And some of them are kind of compatible with others if you want to make them, but not really, because a lot of the ones you want to play with these days are electronic, which this one is. It's an electronic die-cast one, which there's not a lot of these. But it is the regular wooden track wheel size, wheel width. And sometimes it's really complicated. I need to make a whole video one of these days just explaining them all for the sake of resale, because we don't buy anything and everything Thomas we see. But this one was worth getting, and it's just cool. I'll have to go home, replace the batteries, and play with it because I've never played with. Because this is heavy. This is like 5 times heavier than the other electronic ones. So it's gonna have to have a tough little motor in it to pull a lot because it's really heavy on its own. These Lego dolls, we sell Lego stuff in one of our toy booths, but I've been throwing these dollies in there on top, and people have been buying those too. But like I said, that's my favorite Batgirl outfit. What's your favorite Batgirl outfit?
The one where she looks like Batgirl.
I always liked the, what's her name, Cassandra or something. It's been a long time since I read comic books, but during No Man's Land, there was this one where she had like a blacked out face and was real scary looking. That was always my favorite until I saw this one. In the comic book, this one's almost like a purple leather, bulky. It almost looks like a jacket and pants rather than the full body suit of old.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. And maybe it's just the bright yellow too that I like. But
Probably.
Awesome. Well, let's go home and get to work on this van. Gotta stop by the storage unit today. I've been hoarding parts in our storage unit for this van build well before we bought the van. Now I just gotta dig them out. I don't know exactly where they are. There's one of them. We're installing the fan today, and I actually found a fan cover so you can drive down the road with the fan open. Found this at the Goodwill bins. Unused screws still in there. So that's good. What else do we need? I'm gonna go ahead and starting today. I'm gonna carry my jack with us in the van. This van is incredibly heavy, so my little bottle jack that I used to carry in the old van will not suffice. So now I gotta start keeping this monster on the bed. It is not light. The sacrificing of old Bessie continues. Gotta get my gas box off here. Attach it over here somewhere. Now, at some point, don't know that I'll do this today, I gotta rearrange this somehow and maybe make some sort of semi-permanent channel for my jack to slide in and stuff. I don't really love just having all this stuff piled up, but at least it is under the bed and out of the way. And then we gotta, of course, make some doors, walls around this bed so you don't see any of that ugliness, but I don't know if that's gonna happen today. Today's job is the fan. Cutting holes in the ceiling, not gonna be fun. So we gotta trace a place for this fan first. So I need a lip that's just a little bit bigger than this one, just marginally. So I basically want you to trace this lip while I hold it up, and then you can go back with a ruler afterwards and draw me a 1/4 inch allowance around it. All right, here comes the hard part. Where's those new blades? This is gonna be interesting. Not fun.
Yay!
Oh. So now gotta drill holes for the top. All right, gotta go on the roof. Hold a second. All right. All right, it's going in. How's it look inside? All right, well, the fan is in. It's good. Still got to wire it up. And the butyl tape underneath the screws does a good little bit of sealing, but we're gonna lather down some sort of silicone or something over top of that just for some extra sealant. And then got to screw in the vent cover on top of it so that we can basically use this fan when it's raining. Also, it wouldn't hurt to leave it like this, but then it kind of is out the window when it rains. Look at the hole on top of Betsy where the fan came from. Sucks. So I'm sitting on the roof, just kind of waiting. Some neighbors came out and needed to jump, so Hannah has driven Betsy over, giving them a jump. Said a couple days ago on an episode that we're sacrificing the parts from old Betsy to fix this one up because there's a bad electrical problem. It still runs. It'll start and stuff. It just has some other problems that make it not safe to get on the road, but it's sufficient to give somebody a jump. They're having trouble though. I don't know how long their car's been sitting. But we got this on, got some sealant on. It was a little messy. I used some sealant from a tub rather than a tube, so it was a little bit difficult to apply, but it'll work. I got it on there, and now I'm a mess. That's all the way up. All right, I'm gonna put the fan cover, the rain guard on now. I got lucky. I thought I was gonna have to go buy more butyl tape, but it turns out there's not as many mounting holes in this as I thought. So let's try to get this on. We're actually gonna give these people a ride to get their battery fixed or replace their battery at the auto parts store. So I gotta get this done. Hang tight for a second. Close it a bit. All right, that's good. That looks good. All right, it's good. We gotta get out of here though. So take these. Got it. Ooh, assembly line. Go grab a bag for trash. Never changed the lights in these. I had a bad relay and a bad light. And I think I have to replace this whole thing. I don't know though. Maybe this pops open. It sure doesn't look like it. Haven't had to replace something like this before. It's rough.
It's very dirty.
Very. That's crazy. Well, grab my face mask.
Is this a how many Dallases does it take to screw in a light bulb situation?
It's just that the housing is so old and near burnt out. There's kind of a spring-loaded thing in there that...
So it turns out screwing in a light bulb's actually kind of hard.
Well, you're not even screwing it in. You're setting it in there, making sure it activates with the springs, and then I think that should do it. All right, I might need you to go up front and hit the turning signal.
Okey-doke.
I don't remember. All right, run up there and hit it, because I've got it on left right now, and this one should start blinking. It's on right? Is it on? All right. All I've got's, it's on steady, like brake lights are on.
Yeah, it's not flickering at all.
So
The light up here shows that it's on, but it stays on.
Might be the switch.
it's probably the relay.
Now is it blinking?
This, yeah, it's blinking while you do it.
I'm doing it manually.
Yeah. All right, well, that's better than nothing. But yeah, it's still a work in progress, but we got a corner shower up there. And wall. And we can both fit on it pretty well.
Reminds me of those people that buy buses, make them their house.
Well, that's what we want to do. I wanted a bus, but I don't have anywhere I can park it. I could just get away with this at our apartment complex. Even this, they're not terribly happy about, but.
How'd it go?
Yeah, they said my battery was bad, so I had to buy a new one.
Oh,
To buy a whole new one.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Those are not cheap.
Yeah, they're not. It was 160. So
Well, as far as batteries go, that's not
Yeah.
bad, but
yeah, I had to borrow some money from my dad's.
well, at least you got it. You can
Yeah.
get going again, and you won't have this problem again.
Right.
The light is on.
Woohoo! That's a very strange mechanism.
It doesn't seem like it would work, does it?
Bendy.
It's lasted for 30. Yeah, you gotta get in there just right. Watch me put it back in wrong and lose it.
I just realized
Yeah.
your van doesn't have a blinker switch.
How so? Because the other one blinks fine.
It's gonna be a flasher relay.
So it should just be that real relay.
It's gonna be the relay.
Will you look it up and see if you have it?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Interesting.
I just remembered that this van is too old to have the actual switch.
Well, that's why you're so smart.
That should be the one right there. Let me take a look at it.
Thank you. Yeah, well, hopefully that does it. You know what I want?
What do you want?
Pizza. I don't know why it just hits me now, but it sounds good.
Weren't we just talking about that last night?
Yeah, but, well, probably. I probably talk about it every night. But you know what we're probably actually going to have to do?
What?
Happy Meals.
Ooh.
Because Pokemon
More
cards.
Pokemon cards. Oh, I know. I was thinking about pizza last night because we were watching a video about how people eat pizza, and I wanted to try the stacking method where you put two pieces on top of each other and try that. I wanted to see that experience.
You're talking about My Mythical Morning. Good Mythical Morning? My Mythical Morning.
It was the LTAT of Good Mythical Morning.
I always say My Mythical Morning. Run back inside and pay that man for that relay.
Okie doke.
We're replacing relays and everything else. That's the old one. That looks right. This looks space age.
He said that's the heavy duty one.
The heavy duty one. I like the sound of that. Well, see if it fixes anything. Which ways it go in? Now see if the other one works. Hey! I think we fixed the problem. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see if that fixes it. It's been going in and out anyways.
That's true.
All right, well, we gotta get back. We gotta get back home, get back to work.
Okay, bye.
I gotta finish this fan out today. Oh shit. Gonna get some pretty serious wiring done now. The difficult part here is this has to be grounded. I don't have a ground ran here, but it doesn't mean a lot. No, it doesn't. Oh, let's go.
Yay!
All right, now I just got to put all the wires back where they go neatly, and then after that, I gotta build a frame for this. Got a quick and dirty little assembly box to cover it up with. Real simple, just so we don't see raw metal. All right, there's the frame. Figure out which way it's supposed to go in, because it only goes in one way. I'm pretty sure this is this way. Oh, baby. How's that look?
Clean.
All right. Well, let's set the camera down and you can hold it up while I screw it in. Good. We're good. Keep that air moving. That's low. That's high. I believe it's pulling out right now. Let's push it back in. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
I can almost stand up right here.
The only spot.
Yeah. Post-construction cleanup. We're getting so close to being ready for the floor. I think once the floor's in and that mess is hidden, it's really gonna feel like home. All right, Hannah, official review. How do you feel about it?
I feel good.
How about that? Axe and shovel. We'll have to do something about turning that around where it doesn't catch so much air, but that's a good start. All right, well, we got the axe and the shovel on for emergency use, for camping use. Let's talk about the inside real quick. We keep spare gas with us. I try to be helpful to people on the road when I can. It probably only happens once or twice a year, but like, someone will be broke down side of the road and I'll see them struggling with, you know, a little windy jack and not getting their car off the road. And I'll stop and help with my big jack. And more so though, I've helped people with gas. They're just running out of gas on the side of the road. So, I mean, it's for my own use too, just in case we get too off-road and I'm out of gas, some mistake. But I don't like keeping it in the vehicle. So I've had that one strapped in here. Plus that one's wearing out and I've got a new one. So, gotta find some way to attach this to the outside. I just had it strapped to the back of my van. It's a little bit more difficult on this one though, because anywhere that I can strap it on the back kind of covers up my turning signals and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know. We'll figure that out, but that's probably on tomorrow's docket, finding a place to safely strap my jerry can. My water pump was delivered today, so I'll probably get some running water tomorrow, fingers crossed. But this is really what we needed right here. This was everything we needed. Yes. Yes, please. But if we get what else do we need to do?
Well, we've got some pallets to fill in that bit.
We gotta fill in that bit. We gotta finish out the shower, which is not too much work. We gotta finish up this wall, and then it'll probably go floor after that. And then I haven't decided on the mechanism to put like a big door on here. There's a couple different options I'm thinking about, but I gotta get that covered up, because like right now when you open the back of the van, if you look at it at the right angle, it kind of looks like a little camper, but just all the junk we're storing under the bed right now to keep out of our way makes it look like a trash hauler, which it is, but I don't know. But thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Thanks for going thrifting with us. Thanks for eyeballing our van. We're proud of it. We're having a lot of fun. So come back tomorrow, because we do post daily videos. Why don't you subscribe in the meantime if you haven't already. Help us get to 10,000 subs. We're moving right along. I think we're already almost to 9,200. So we'd appreciate your help if you haven't hit that subscribe button already. Other than that, join our public Discord. Come chat with us over there. Link in the video's description. I don't know what else to tell you. Come back tomorrow, guys. And until then, peace out.